Hello, everyone. Amanda Newworth here with a really special guest that I'll introduce you to in a moment. But I just want to start it off by putting our hands on our hearts and think about the Eureka Stockade and all of the things that we need to do to unite with each other, with under the flag of the original people, because we're walking this land. So I'm just going to do the Eureka swearing in. We swear by the Southern Cross to stand truly by each other, fight to defend our rights and our liberties. And I think this is a great way to start it all off from now on. We are united.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop sharing screen, and we've got Romi with us today. Thank you so much.
Hi, nice chatting. Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Really enjoy your company, Romi. Reason why we're going to have a chat today is because for a perspective, and the perspective is that Romi has got a background from Hong Kong, correct?
Yes, correct.
And so Romi's had some observations and seen some patterns. So I'm actually going to hand it over you to talk about what you were wanting to talk about, Romi. Go for it.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is if you see what happened right now in Australia, it's exactly the same what happened to Hong Kong a few years ago. So what happened to Hong Kong a few years ago is the democracy movement, the people asking more democracy or more ways from the CCP control with the government and the election as well. So they put out some demand and requests, things like that. Of course, the government itself, they under the CCP control, they wouldn't give it to you. So what happened is there's a bill called extradition bills. They proposing in around 2018-19, which is extradite one of the guy, the murderer from Hong Kong to Taiwan. Apparently back then they didn't have that arrangement with Taiwan government. So the Hong Kong government said, no, we can't send that guy back to Taiwan, but we can legislate a bill to facilitate that. But the thing is, if they get it passed, mean that everybody commit certain crime, they can also extradite back to mainland China. But if for the people information, the law system between Hong Kong and mainland China is different. Hong Kong's still based on the British common law, but the CCP China is based on its own CCP law, I call it. So it's totally different. So that's why people starting to protest and voicing against this bill. End up at one weekend, they have 2 million people walking along the street in Hong Kong to protest about the bill, and the government actually backed down. They withdrew the bill, right? But it's not enough because what they did is in the background, they were hijacking all the protests and making certain events and makes people feel things like the protesters are bad, they are writer, what they do is like they have a undercover police. They dress up like the protester,